Good evening, everybody. Today, I wanted to talk about a topic that is important to me, which is why do empaths attract narcissistics and how do empaths can get themselves lost into narcissistic relationships. It's an important topic for me because I've been in a relationship with a narcissistic for 6 years, and I only got out of it because literally God intervened into my life and made it so it was impossible for me to continue. There's one fundamental thing that you need to understand is life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. So every single experience that you are encountering into your life, whether you label data as positive or negative, is happening for a reason and for your own solo growth. For me, it was a really profound and quite eye-opening experience. I learned so much more about myself, and I also saw so many patterns and repetition that was not only within myself, among the collective, but also among the lineage or my family lineage, patterns that I saw within my family. I was essentially breaking out of a cycle that I've been stuck in over and over because I was so unconscious of myself that I was living my life through the eyes of somebody else. I was always seeking approval from other people, whether it was at school, whether it was at work, whether it was in love, obviously, within my family, within my parents. There was always this part of me that felt unseen, and it actually revealed like a deep childhood wound that I've been carrying for quite some time and was clouding most of my judgment. So coming out of it has been an interesting journey. In a sense, it forced me to look deeper into things that I had buried into my subconscious and deep within myself to finally connect and come back to my true, most authentic self. To me, it was the catalyst reason for my spiritual awakening. The way it happened is basically the relationship was progressively, so to start at the beginning, the relationship was all of the, basically the red flags within the family, within the relationship dynamic were exposed, where everything was going so well. We had similar interests. She was the partner that I had dreamed of, essentially physically, mentally. We just matched our vibration. But at some point, especially as I started a psychotherapy, a therapy to which I was really due, to be honest with you, as I began to shift things within myself, I noticed that were shifting within that relationship dynamic as well. We were fighting over the smallest of things. The cracks were showing in a lot of ways. I was letting a lot of things. I was self-sabotaging, self-sacrificing just to please the other partner, and I was always thinking I was the problem. To which, as an empath, you are not. You are not responsible for managing the emotion of the other partner. Sure, you can mess up things from time to time, but it's not your responsibility to be a doormat, essentially. So it will teach you to love yourself. It will teach you to come back from a place of true, secure, authentic love and secure attachment, not to have your entire life and sense of self-worth emotion depending on to another partner, which is the exact same spectrum of a narcissistic person. This is so funny, but this is so fundamental and so critical. What I'm sharing here is if you are in a narcissistic relationship, you're just on the other end of the spectrum. A narcissist, need to practice my tongue here. A narcissist seeks validation and approval from the outside world. So he or she will bend that sense of approval and the opinion of others to make it feel good about he or herself. So a narcissistic will pull energy from the outside to fill a void that is deep burrowing within on the inside. But as an empath, the extreme opposite is trying to make the others feel good so you can feel good about yourself instead of cultivating that sense of self-love and self-worth from within, so being secure of yourself and not trying to micromanage everything and everyone that is happening outside of you. So if you have a tendency to please, to self-correct, to feel like you need to say the right thing at the right time and need to micromanage, could be friends, could be family members, could be partners in relationship, you need to stop doing that because you're living your life from an authentic place and you are not being the real you. And you're not doing a good service, you're actually doing a disservice in the relationship. Let me explain why. You see, the person that you are with is not even attaching to the real version of you, but only a masked version of you. A version of you that is ideal in their reality and a version of you that you are projecting that you think is the partner needs to have in their reality so they can feel good and you can maintain a good dynamic relationship in the relationship between the two of you. That's that's building a relationship on a very weak foundation. It's basically building something on quicksand. Because if you plan to live your life for a long time or until eternity, you will never know on both sides, and you will never meet the true version of you. You cannot live your entire life on ticks and roses, basically. The reason why your life is so distorted and you seem to never get what you want is because you never express what you want in the first place. When you say things that want you to say them immediately, you get exactly what you want. If you cast out anger, if you cast out joy, if you say things as they come through you, you will get, as a result in your mirror, a reflection of what you casted out. So if you are hiding something, if you are pushing your true feelings away, if you are pushing your reactions away and micromanaging yourself so you can then have some sort of reaction that feels safe to you on the mirror, you will distort it. It's as if you were looking at yourself in the mirror, wanting to see yourself happy, and you're trying to physically arrange the mirror so it can smile back at you. That's not how it works. If you want to see the mirror to reflect your true honest reflection, you just need to express the emotion in the moment. If you want to see yourself happy, you need to smile in the mirror. So you need to drop that behavior for good, because there is a fundamental belief, deep-seated belief within yourself that you are not enough. And that belief is a lie, because you are more than enough. If you exist, you are more than enough the way you are. There is no reason for you to hide behind a shield, behind anything, to hide behind a wall, whatever coping mechanism you may have. You do not need to. You just need to expose yourself out there in the world as being you. And you will receive exactly what frequency you emit from the world will be brought back to you. So coming out of this relationship allowed me to first awaken and dive deeper into the shadow and all the bullshit I had buried down deep behind mask after mask after mask, which made me realize a lot of things, that I have not been living the life and made countless decisions that were not even from me and were simply programming that was installed from me based on the opinion of others, based on what others would call me, and I would react as a result as well. Let my emotion consume you instead of remaining centered on myself. I often say that, but mindfulness is your true power. When you have somebody, especially a narcissist, who is still trying to control you or to make you react, your true power is to walk away. When someone is inviting you to drag you down to hell, make you suffer, make you have a reaction, make you live unpleasant emotion, your true power is to not react. Let them being caught up into the chaos and the tornado that they create amongst themselves, because they are not aware of that the behavior that they have. But you have a true power by just simply observing. And if you manage to do that through even more areas of your life, you will realize that the love and the peace you've been longing for, the love, the peace, the confidence, everything that you've been seeking outside of yourself are already within you. That's how you fall more into alignment to who you were meant to be and what you were meant to experience into this life. So if you've liked this video, please consider leaving a comment and share with somebody who might need it. If you would like to work with me as well, I offer a mentorship program. We can book a discovery call together and see how I can help you reclaim your power and truly create and transform your life the way your soul intended it to be. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.